We are live again this evening with some Orioles franchise deep in the heart of Texas. The Orioles managed to take Game 1 in emphatic fashion, 13-1. We have Game 2 coming up. Christian Javier versus Tyler Wells. Should be a good game. I've been working on my pitching a little bit, trying to get better. And the Astros are 14 games above 500.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Jose Abreu. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Possible ALCS matchup.
Kicks and fires.
Although the Orioles do have some work to do. Featuring the knuckle curve quite a bit.
Ripped on the ground a second. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all day long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Myers under it. Brings it in. And that is that.
I'm trying to work on my pitching a little bit.
0-0.
Kyle Tucker.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing to slab, Tyler Wells. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
Okay, pretty balanced hitter. He's a bad ball hitter, so he can go out of the strike zone. He's just a good hitter.
And a pitch. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Next offering is downstairs.
1-0.
Go foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way
Thank goodness.
to travel a hair more.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still waiting on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He swings and
This guy doesn't have a world of pop.
In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you're going to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more
right.
action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drop. Back there. That's long gone. A gigantic blast. His 150th career homer, and he gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely.
Yeah, that did not go where I wanted it to.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Altuve.
One run across to the frame.
Let me ask you guys, if anybody's in chat,
Game of the series.
do you think the cheating scandal with the Astros keeps Jose Altuve out of the Hall of Fame? Do you not think he's a Hall of Fame person regardless?
And that just misses. Ooh. And another ball. pitch. Got him. Third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Turn and burn, O'Hearn.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Congratulations to the new WWE World Champion,
Swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Mr. Cody Rhodes.
The 0-2. And a swing and a line
Our long
drive.
national nightmare
Dives, but it falls.
is over.
Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
A triple by Ryan O'Hearn.
Strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Cedric Mullen, the next to hit for the Orioles, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's the inside edge. And that's ball one. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Ball, that's inside.
Almost got him. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one lifted to left. And they get Mullins for the out. Double tagging from first. The throw is offline. He's safe.
Young Gabriel, how are you?
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
James McCann.
Should go back and watch the first game of this series. I won big time.
In the air, left side. Alvarez in position. He's got it. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And there's
What does your Wednesday look like, Gabe?
0-1's the count.
I can't say the score on stream. Nobody will go back and watch the video.
Already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1.
We might have to do a baseball pod.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
Talk about all these injuries.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Okay, they've been 3 balls, basically right in the center of the plate. Not where I aimed them at all.
Swings and misses. McCann fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Gabe, have you seen any of my streams since Bradley should have been back?
Now, Yainer Diaz.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
I mean, after all, you've been like Santa Claus lately. You only come around a couple times, about once a year.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I know. You don't. Like I said.
On the ground, out to short. That takes care of
So how worried are we worried at all about Gunnar Henderson at shortstop?
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Okay. Let's go.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. That's off.
Are we worried about the bullpen at all or the offense at all?
Tied up here in the early going. So 2 balls and no strikes. And he takes a strike. And it's even up.
2-2 count.
Alright.
Man on second, 2 down.
I got 3 and 2.
Jake Myers waiting to hit for Houston. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. So the Astros lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1.
What do you think the bullpen needs?
And welcome back to the ballpark.
I'm worried about it all, honestly. Like,
the rookie left fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there. Strike 1.
I mean, nice job. Just
I'm not like some of the fans on X where they're ready to like bench. Are you ready? Let me ask you this: do you agree with the fans on X where they say that you need Austin Hayes should be benched?
It's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Left-hand batter waits.
Speaking of Cano, I can't get anybody out with him in this game.
Chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Jackson Holiday in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
You know, my thing with the offense is everybody says call up Kaderstad, call up Cowser, or play Cowser more, call up Stowers, and bench who? Like, are you really going to bench Austin Hayes, who, I mean, I understand he's struggling to start the year, but he was a freaking all-star last year.
And he deals. That one just misses the outside corner. 3-2 now. Runner takes off, and he walked him. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Rounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch.
Come on, give me that fastball.
This is again 5 in a row.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely
Give me that fastball inside. Give me the fastball inside.
Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There it is.
That's back.
And he didn't miss it.
Ball is gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
But I could make the same argument about people want to replace Ramon Urias. He plays gold quality third base.
Nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now, Ramon Urias. That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, out towards right center. Tucker on the move. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Santander.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with off speed.
I was saying you were making a comment about taking Hayes out. You can't do it because of his defense. But I mean, I could make the same argument. You can't take Ramon Urias out because he plays gold quality third base.
That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late.
And again, if you take either one of those guys out of the lineup, who are you replacing them with? Now Hayes is more obvious. You replace him with Cowser, but you know we haven't exactly seen what Cowser can do in the majors.
Base hit. Lead runner around second.
And I mean, that was dumb. And I mean, and I guess with Ramon, you can replace him with
way outside. That is ball 1.
You could replace him with Westberg. But then do you have Mateo taking regular at bats at second base, or do you finally,
That's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact
you know,
for him in recent games.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
or do you finally call up Jackson Holiday?
The runner at first with 2 gone.
I mean, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say call up Holiday.
Two outs. It misses. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here at 3-1. It's now 4-1.
Apo Taco.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I got my fastball and I didn't miss.
The last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. And here it comes. It's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. Just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is outside.
These pitchers are not going anywhere near where I'm.
Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the righty deals. Myers tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. So the lineup flips over. Here's Kyle Tucker.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Santander makes the play. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Man at first, one away. Ground ball could be two. Henderson. He flips it to second in time. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, I'm very worried. I mean, I'm worried about Cano.
Already homered here in this one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
More guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1 and 2.
Ha.
The Orioles leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrated.
So you haven't seen Bradish pitch yet.
So many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 on the way. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for Houston, and this is still a full.
No home run for you this time, Jordan.
Back here in Houston, and here's the catcher, James McCann. McCann, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say
sir.
the game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
All right.
A massive home run. His first
I just hit a home run. I'm up 5-1.
One on the board. It's 5-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came.
I gotta tell you,
It was only a matter of time.
I really want Adley Rushman back.
Just like that, just too good of a hitter at the plate. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges.
Can you believe I'm almost to the All-Star break already?
Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Could be that I'm playing way too much baseball. Hey, did the WWE 2K update reset anything for you universe mode wise?
Inning number 4.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Because
Going to foul over the screen and back out of play.
all of I went into the universe mode file for my universe mode file for the first time since the update,
Clearly, he hasn't
and
this game,
all
and
my
it looks like
titles were changed.
They're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Yeah.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I know what you're talking about.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end.
No, I had some after the update.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Hunter Brown appears to be getting loose. Urquidy getting loose as well.
Are you looking forward to the Raw after WrestleMania tonight? Oh, you don't get the live feed,
The pitch.
so it doesn't start it.
That one missed.
Ooh, I couldn't deal with that because I'd be like I gotta stay off social media.
Almost there, and that's ball 3. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5.
James McCann can.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Jose Altuve up to hit here. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And a pitch. Foul ball there.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000
So
hits.
for the people in my chat and the person I'm chatting with,
Craig Biggio, those are the
if he
two
retired today, is Jose Altuve a Hall of Famer?
Righty to the plate. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what a position player should be compared against, is the other contemporaries at his position that are in the Hall. Which, if you're going to do that, which if you're going to do that, begs the question: why isn't Jeff Kent in the Hall of Fame?
Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander sizing this one up.
Is it simply that his peak was not long enough?
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Alex Bregman.
He swings and hits a fly
Pops
ball
him up.
center field. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. And now Yainer Diaz doubled his first time up. And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball.
But to finish off what we were talking about earlier about the scoring for the fantasy league, I think the way I understand it, this isn't the way it was necessarily supposed to be. I think this way, though, is much more conducive for daily lineup changes. If it was weekly lineup changes, then I'd say, yeah, that's...
He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a home run.
Because, like,
what he expects of himself.
I mean, look at my situation. Like I was telling, and you took a look at the. I mean,
maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after
there was no way I was winning that matchup last. But to know that now I've only 7 and 8, you know, instead of 0 and 1, I don't know. And it adds to me. It adds a degree of strategy, like, because you know it's not a one-on-one thing. Okay, I know I'm not going to win the matchup overall, but I can steal this category. This
one popped up, foul ground, first base side. O'Hearn makes the catch.
So I mean, even though it wasn't supposed to be this way, I like it better this way.
It's 5.
I would probably vote to keep it this way next year.
Warm on the mound to start the 5th. Hunter Brown. He last pitched 2 days ago. So back to the top of the Orioles line.
I chased Christian Javier after 4 innings.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Probably a good thing, because if you'd have thrown 5, you might have needed Tommy John surgery.
Ball
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a 1-1. That's down and in. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Nice fastball.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, if we had the DLC, I'd say Naya.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths. It's not just the
on the current roster right now,
from your infielders,
it would probably have to be somebody that's a heel.
but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield.
There you go, perfect one for you.
Try to keep this guy from taking an
Do
extra base. So I think everyone just a little more.
do Rhea and Roman versus Becky and Seth.
And the first two set down on the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be
You got two natural feuds, not to mention a husband and wife couple versus their foes. I'm pretty good at this booking thing.
Threw that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
Well, I am the cult of personality.
You got a chance.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps
Look in my eyes, what do you see?
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one missing inside. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second.
Give Becky and Seth the Miz and Maurice's entrance so they kiss.
Cedric Mullins now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
I saw somebody gave Paul Heyman and somebody modded Paul Heyman as a playable character and gave Paul Heyman and Roman the Miz and Maurice entrance so they kissed.
Splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That's
And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
All right.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone.
That was so stupid.
And it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Yeah.
Here's a 1-2.
Matter of fact, when I'm not, if you're still in here when I'm not streaming, remind me to tell you something.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number
A certain somebody had a very funny reaction to
Jake Meyer.
meeting Jade Cargill.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over. So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
I hate Kyle Tucker. He gave Oriole fans, even for as good a season as we had, he gave the Oriole fans one of the worst
Offering is foul.
games we had last year.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Shoots a line.
He hit a grand slam against the Orioles when they had I'm pretty sure they had a 3-run lead.
Solid swing from start to end. On top of everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front.
I'm trying to slow myself down and try and actually look at where I have been throwing pitches and trying to set up hitters a little bit more.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
I don't know where Frog went. He said he had to go run some errands, and I ain't heard from him since.
And that one almost hit him.
Gotcha.
And a pitch. That misses. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1, and the deficit remains. All set for the top of the 6th. Here is James McCann. Brown back to work.
Did you see where I was talking about where you can select the ring announcers? Okay.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right side. Altuve slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle.
Come on, take them. I want to take these first. Do it, Houston.
Back to right.
I know it's very early, but how is Joe Ryan doing so far this year?
So next they hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Because he's a guy I was looking at in fantasy, and somebody scooped him up.
Hard ground ball, base 9.
I had like two or three people I wanted that the round I was going to draft him, they went either the pick right before me or 2 picks before me, and it was like, matter of fact, Frog said to me at one point, I forget what player it was, he's like, what's taking you so long? You usually make your picks pretty quick. I said, yeah, but the player I was going to pick just got taken right before us. So I'm sort of rethinking.
In the dirt.
I think I told you about that. It happened to, like, I had always planned on getting a younger, less established first baseman. I didn't mean to go as far down on my list as I did, but there were 2 or 3 of them that, like, Gabe got Tristan Costas,
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
or how I think I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, that's too high.
And there was one other one, and then it was like, oh well, I might as well get Shamwell and Encarnacion Strand, which I'm trying to figure out what he did in the last week that made SDS supercharge his card, because he sure as hell didn't do anything for me in fantasy.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
The pitch. That's whipped. Base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Base snack center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Does Yordan Alvarez have a nickname of Tarzan or something? Because he just got a hit off me, and they play in the game, and they played the Tarzan sound.
That's pitches downstairs.
2 balls, no
With
strikes.
the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, could be two. There's one. They get the out. The run scores on the twin kill.
I'll give up a run for 2 outs.
Gainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. And now we'll get him out. Visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Coming out for the Orioles, Dylan Tate. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And first offering is fouled off.
I think you had this catcher on your fantasy team, don't you? Gainer Diaz.
Trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. Next pitch misses. 2-1. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So
I had forgotten when I made the trade for Ellie De La Cruz. I'd forgotten last year how much he strikes out. Good God.
Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's like the shortstop answer to Pete Alonso.
Whips it to first, and that is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full.
I did make
Orioles 5 and the Astros 3.
Frog a offer for Pete Alonso, and just so you hear, I want you to hear it, so you don't. I don't want. He turned it down, but well, okay. He was interested in Ha-Seong Kim, so I offered him Kim and Verlander for Pete. Actually, I heard April 17th.
Henderson gets his lead at first.
For Birdlander, yeah.
That one missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's one of the reasons I felt comfortable offering Verlander, because it was like, okay, you might not be able to use him this week, but you'd be able to use him next week.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander. 1 for 2.
Anthony Tony Taters.
First and second here, no outs. And the right-hander deals. Swinging a bouncer to second. That's one. Over to first. Safe.
He's here. We talked about him, and he's here.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Welcome back.
3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
The things we enjoy never take longer than we want.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to the left. Base hit and a run in to score.
Good, I got that run I just gave up back.
Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do
Oh, so does it only have a 0 ERA?
Discipline, got the barrel to the ball and put it in play.
Congratulations on your World Series, Mark. Was it with the Blue Jays, I assume? I'm never sure, because I know you be running multiple franchises.
And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. The relay, he's in there.
Hey, Mark, do you know how to set up multiple profiles so that when you can do a 30-team franchise and have different settings for all the other teams besides one?
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with one already.
Blue Jays versus Dodgers.
Half of inning number 7.
That actually, I think MLB would like that because you'd get the entire country of Canada interested. And the Dodgers have a worldwide fan base.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit.
Frog, who's a Pirates fan, for context, says they both suck.
Baseball is on the show.
Although I can't say anything about the Pirates right now because they just took 2 out of 3 from my Orioles.
Designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Tate in his 5th season.
Both what teams?
A sinker, a slider, and he works in a change.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Orioles. I was like, that's to be determined.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Jake Myers. Way inside.
Nice.
Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, but what an emotional night with Cody.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Just missed.
No.
Fought off foul.
Well, there was a large segment of people that were like Amish that wanted to see him pass Hogan.
2 down, nobody on. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I mean, I could argue he was close to him. I mean, he was a lot closer to him than most people get.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw, and it gets away.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next.
Yeah, Cody has 1,300
does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Cody has 1,332 more days to catch Roman.
On the line, has some trouble with it. Gets to first ahead of the runner, and even with his speed, they get the out. So no runs
Oh,
here.
I could be wrong. Okay, I guess.
Back and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Hader.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Okay, Yenyer.
Here comes a pitch. Mountcastle now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Here's a 1-1.
Sierra Hotel India Echo Delta.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
God, I wish that theme music was still in. I mean, technically the Shield theme is still in the game because it's Roman's old song, but it doesn't have the Shield part in the beginning.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Seth Martinez up and throwing.
And people don't realize this. When they originally debuted, you know who's saying that, right?
Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't.
That is the combined voices of Seth, Roman, and Dean.
Holiday, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Off the mark there. 1-1.
Which means Tony Khan will probably send a cease and desist for using Dean Ambrose's voice.
A walk something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
At the belt and finds. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down. And the pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
No. Tony TK says that won't happen because he's got more money than God.
That one misses.
I'd still love to actually see the books. I still say he doesn't have much money. That's family money. That's not.
Got him swinging.
I'm not saying he doesn't have his own business ventures, but I'd be willing to bet you a large chunk of that is Daddy's money. Why do they have... I never understand why they do this on the defense. Why do they have the first baseman holding the runner on first when there's nobody on first?
First pitch misses. Cano, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
I asked
when you keep it on the ground, it feels
Amish there, Froggy, I said, what is your level of excitement for their Raw tonight?
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. At the very least, if you could find a way.
I was asking you now. I'm saying.
It feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And he pumps it a strike.
I did. I did. I asked him, so now I'm asking you. Oh, good Lord.
Outside. Altuve, the base runner at first with 1 out.
You must have missed last year.
Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nabs it. Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, last year was so bad that guy got removed from his position. And remember, that's what caused. Well, I'll keep my mouth shut while I'm streaming.
There's a strike.
Of course.
The Orioles.
Well, I'll keep my mouth.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top.
Yeah, I have to just make sure somebody doesn't review my email before.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Hey, I actually had a good inning with the Cano.
Into that 6-3 deficit.
Cano, don't you know?
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Yeah, don't you know?
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
Well, you saw his numbers when we were looking at those trades yesterday. Why in this game are they using Josh Hader when they're down 3?
The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Although from what I hear, he has not had the best start to his Astros career.
And now the lefty, not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Are you still here, Gabe? Young Gabriel.
there at 98 miles an hour.
Why would you say he's regretting it, Mark? He may not be having a good start to his season, but he's still got his money. And baseball contracts, unlike football, are guaranteed.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He needed out one. It's been a tough.
Did you guys like Bully Ray as the referee?
Ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a chance for Anthony Santander. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing
well,
and miss.
Amish would have liked the tweet I sent you. I said I can neither confirm nor deny that Stephanie returned because she wanted Seth Rollins' outfit when she's done with.
Touches second, headed for third. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Hey Gabe, you have Josh Hader in fantasy, right?
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Counts 1-0.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Now see, I'm torn. Part of me doesn't want to score any runs because I want Kimbrel to have a save opportunity. But then the way my bullpen's pitched, part of me knows I need every run I can get.
Chased it out of the zone. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game.
Let me know when you get so frustrated with Josh Hader that you're going to drop him because I want him. So instead of dropping him, I'll trade for him. How do you like that for negotiation? I'm Amish. Did I just call you Amish? I meant Amish.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Wonder how speaking of Amos, I wonder how his doubleheader's going.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Second and third, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu.
I don't know. I'd have to look at my team.
Out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Craig Kimbrel.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On to O'Hearn. Now 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now Mauricio Dubon. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. Kicks and fires.
3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in, Jake Myers.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm assuming that was more of a comment for Amish.
In the air, left field. Cowser drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Astros down to their last out. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Astros trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. He swings and fouls one off.
Whenever I think of I Can't Drive 55, I think of the scene from Back to the Future 2 where Rich, Biff Tannen...
Kimbrel is just one strike away. That one off the mark, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
Kimbrel strikes out Kyle Tucker, and they win the series.
That's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-3 our final score. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And all of a sudden, I've won 4 in a row. Which means I'm probably due for a loss. And I'm back in a tie for first place. Hey, I play them their Cleveland Guardians next. Maybe I'll face Shane Beaver. Well, that's right. By the way, Frog, I'm very upset with your Pirates. Besides the fact that they beat, and not even about the fact that they beat the Orioles. So the Orioles don't play today. The Pirates do. So I took Adley out of my lineup, put Henry Davis in, and Henry Davis is getting a day off. So I have no catcher today. I picked up a guy who gave me a lot of good innings last year in fantasy. Somebody I can't believe wasn't drafted. Bryce Elder, because they think he's going to be the replacement for Strider. Matter of fact, he had such a good start to the season for me last year. I was able to turn him into Sandy Alcantara, remember? I'm just curious. I wouldn't actually trade him. But let's see. Since Santander... It happens. Yeah, same thing as I was describing with Davis. That's bad when your backups get days off on the day you need them to play. But it happens to all of us. The only way to really solve that is, like, if I had Adley, if I could put James McCann on my team. But then realistically on the occasional, but then what do I do on the days the Orioles don't play? So I just don't have a catcher. Well, You're telling me Santander's having an MVP-like season, and these are the crap offers I'm getting for him? I'll be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom. I'm back. I'm always fantastic. I make you better every time I talk to you. So, did either one of you happen to see Ric Flair's comments about the main event on Twitter? He said he's happy for Cody. He loves both men that were in the main event. He just wishes, for Cody's sake, there had been no interference. And but really, does the fact that there was interference really taint what Cody accomplished? Yeah. I'd have been really impressed if it had been Dustin. Where's my backup catcher? Oh, for some reason he wasn't on the roster. Yeah. Well, he didn't come right out and say it was tainted. He just said he thinks it would have been better. Yeah. Oh, okay, I did. Yeah, that's right, I did. Damn it. I must be getting old. I might even remember what I'm saying. That is the one thing, Amish, that as big of a Hulk Hogan fan as I was as a kid and whatnot, that's the one thing that has bothered me as he's gotten older and told all these stories. Or when he says that he was the one that introduced The Undertaker to Vince McMahon. And both The Undertaker and Bruce Pritchard say that that's not what happened at all.
Houston Astros. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles,
and then there's the infamous Tombstone story.
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3
from when The Undertaker won his first title,
and now they can really leave their mark.
Where he said Undertaker hurt his neck which is funny, since you go into you go watch the match, his head was nowhere near the ground.
Just about set on the hill here today. Justin Birdland. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect
Yeah. Undertaker's talked about that. He said when he went back and watched it, it was like, oh, Coco had beef.
More of the same in this one.
Justin Verlander.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
For me, I hope so. Against me, I hope not.
Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
When Birdlander starts pitching, he can place the world on fire, so then I can say, see, Frog, you should have took that trade off, would you?
Yeah, I'm sure that stunned him more than anything, Boog. Always scary when we see comebackers like that, but I think it might just turn into a big, nasty bruise.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first,
Just
thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Strike two. Go ahead, run it.
Yes, they were both fine.
And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Well, Jimmy was a little loopy, but...
And misses inside.
It's a good take.
One ball. Straight.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position, and just one out.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there.
Correct. It is a sweep in Houston if I win.
With one away as he takes ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker sizing this one up.
Gabe, if you'd like to come in the voice chat, me, Frog, and Amish are all in here.
That's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Yeah, Frog said now you have a headset and we can hear you.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. Around two hits and they leave one. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, John Means.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Popped in the air.
I become it.
And a quick out number one.
One thing I've definitely noticed, one change I've definitely noticed in commentary, they've been much more liberal about dropping names of wrestlers that are with other companies.
He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Which, under the old regime, you never would have.
Means a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball behind Kansas.
Yell that.
Home team down a run. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Okay, McFoley.
On the ground. Fair ball.
Why, he did what he was supposed to. He was antagonized, provoked, and he was out there to antagonize Drew.
That was just nice.
Here's your one. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-2 here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, this is a good time to step out
What?
of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Oh, you had me checking my YouTube. I thought you said extra innings with State. I was like, he's not streaming.
Bregman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Oh.
And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in.
I don't think that's what Amish was referring to.
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
He's looking
Right, that's what you were referring to.
double play and out of this jam.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Holiday in plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still.
Is this what you guys talk about when I'm not in chat music?
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Second inning set to go. Now the Orioles catcher, Michael Perez. High in the air, out to right. Tucker snags it. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The center fielder, number 3, Jorge.
Center field.
Let's see if you guys really want to know about something fun is how has music affected politics or vice versa?
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Yeah.
Colton Cowser.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Why? Tom Petty's got a great song describing Biden's approval rating. Free falling.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. Jose Abreu up to hit as the lefty gets to work. Out front and foul to the left side. The line of the pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 1-2. And another ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Need some walk like an Egyptian.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his.
All right, did I hear you just give Country a compliment?
The Orioles leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2.
I prefer the Country from the 90s and
Jack swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So what you're saying is you're a Garth Brooks, George Strait guy. And early Tim McGraw.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning. And
Great John Anderson song, Seminole wins.
pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Santander drifts towards it and makes the grab.
Did you like Seminole wins?
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Did you like the song Seminole Wins?
In there at the knees.
By John Anderson.
1 strike.
It was his tribute to the Seminole Indian tribe in Florida. Yeah. No, you're fine.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail here 1-0.
You need me to send you some Q-tips? Clean out them ears?
Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0-1. Verlander, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And downstairs.
2-2.
I've seen things like on YouTube, like on YouTube advertisements. These ear cleaners you can buy that actually just spray water, and you actually put the little, like, for lack of a better word, nipple thing into your ear, and it sprays water.
To the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And he swings over the top there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I every once in a while get like water in my ear from while I'm taking a shower, and it's like hard to get out, and like I can't hear the.
One down, base is empty. Way outside.
Orioles increased their AL lead to a half game over Yankees, so they must have lost.
Out towards right center field.
I used to have a shirt that State would love. It says I support 2 teams, the Orioles and whoever beats the Yankees.
And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball.
I do remember in 2001 when they were playing the Diamondbacks, when Luis Gonzalez got that hit that won the World Series for the Diamondbacks. I was jumping up and down like it was the Orioles that just won the World Series. My dad was like, "What do you care about? What do you care so much for? It's not the Orioles." I said, "I don't care. The Yankees lost."
The pitch. There's the strike at the knees. Now a fly ball to right center. Mateo trying to get there.
I will give them credit though. I love the fact that they completely embraced being called the evil empire. They basically just said, "Fine, F you. You want to call us that? We're gonna market it."
There's the strike up high. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The lefty fires. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first.
The only bad thing about streaming is I used to love listening to music while I played video games, and I can't listen to music while I'm streaming.
And that's in there at the knees.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed.
Yeah, but I can't play Spotify on my console while I'm streaming.
Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out.
Mr. John Means business is rolling.
And we're back on to the fourth. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Verlander back to work.
We be rolling.
That's off the mark. And that's ball two.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away.
You know, I know the gong with the Undertaker's iconic, but I would have so much more. I would have so much rather heard "I'm an American badass"
And that's a leadoff double.
and have him come down with a motorcycle.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
I'm fine with it. It was just enough. People were already saying it was overbooked,
Tucker should have it.
which it probably was to a point, but
Runner tags up for third. And he
I respect
third with one away. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
trust me,
And that's in there at the
Brandy ain't messing with Nia Jax.
Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Out to short. Sends it across the first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance. And
She had a little run in with somebody in AEW, and I think that experience shied her away from getting in the ring.
95 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Of course, I know some men that probably wouldn't want to mess with Jade Cargill.
So it's one run on one base hit, no errors. Bottom four, standing in is the power hitting second baseman,
Altuve.
The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that.
I've already told Frog.
The line to kick the pitch.
Remember what I told you, Frog?
Is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tell Amish what I said.
Seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Yeah, when they met,
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
that was her reaction. No, it was, yeah.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Got him looking. And one away.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat.
Not exactly cheating if you'd have my blessing, too.
Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First offering misses badly for ball one. The Astros down by a pair here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Wouldn't chase that time.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down.
He needed a designated gambler card.
The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And now the lefty.
There is one game that I really miss from my PS3, because if you remember, the PS4 wasn't backwards compatible, and they've never remade it, or I've never seen it in the PlayStation 5 store. Do you remember the World Series of Poker video game for Battle of the Bracelets? Oh, yeah, it had all the, or it had like over a dozen real life Chris Moneymaker. Oh, I loved playing that poker game. What's that?
That's inside.
Had Helmuth, yeah. Had Ivy. Had Negrano, yeah.
3-1. 2 outs.
No.
That one pushed foul.
It even had Jennifer Tilly.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
God, I'd give anything to have. That was the one. I almost kept my PlayStation 3 hooked up just because of that game.
The pitch.
They have all sorts. It's just, there was just something special about this game. Like,
back here at Minute Maid Park, Jorge Mateo now. And a pitch. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Strike 1.
I never have understood why they never came out with a really good tennis game, like with the different pros and.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that.
Because that's one sport that I could see having a really good career or franchise, like, not franchise, but... Because if you think about it, all tennis is pong with people. So tennis was one of the original video games.
Into the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground.
I can't believe I'm shutting out the Astros.
2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Of course, I haven't got to my bullpen yet.
Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, left field.
I will not allow it. This is not bloodline rules.
This one brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5.
Oh, is that why I'm hearing trash cans?
First pitch, not close.
Well, these Astros.
Oh God, I've been pitching so well. I'm up to Hall of Fame plus.
Come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Yeah.
Little chopper rolls
I did say I had I deleted it, but I saw I had a comment that somebody said that because I'm using dynamic, I'm cheating. Like, have you not seen my streams? Like, do you not see my record? It's not like I'm 20-some games.
Most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Yeah. I mean, Amish can speak to this because he watched a lot of my streams last year. There were times where watching me was painful to watch because I was strictly on Hall of Fame, and I'd go 5-10 games where I wouldn't hardly score any runs. He even commented on one of my streams. He said, "I'm sorry, I have to stop watching for a while because it's getting hard to watch."
One ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
I don't feel like I've had any games that have been hard to watch.
And that's ball 2.
I've had one game that was hard to finish because it was that game against the Mariners that I got. It was like 16 to.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Oh, I put up some runs, but
And that's strike 1. And strike 2.
Oh, 2.
2 outs.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Way high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes.
3 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
get a Job.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Pena in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed.
Who sang the artist? What artist sang the
2 outs.
80s classic "Get a Haircut and Get a Real Job"?
1 and 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned.
Do you remember,
things
Amish?
around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much get.
And now this is down for a base hit.
The song was called "Get a Haircut and Get a Real Job." Do you remember? It wasn't a country one.
1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left up. Back here in Houston, top 6. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Hard hit left side. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
What year was that, Frog?
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, it wasn't even the 80s, and it was 90s.
You're doing that. You could have a really good day out there.
I remember hearing that when I'd be in the car with my brothers and they'd have the mix station on. I heard that the year it came out. I heard that so much on the radio, it wasn't funny.
First, and very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out.
That and the song that I'm still surprised his daughter never re-recorded it. "Achy Breaky Heart."
For the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
But Miley said I remember Miley said early on she wasn't even going to touch that song.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
I think she could have re-recorded that and made it something non-country and made it work.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Astros, Alex Jacob Webb takes over on the mound.
Oh yeah, some of his country stuff,
Here, and he's been fantastic against them this
Like-
year. His numbers in those matchups are very
picture
good.
with Sheryl Crow.
There.
Yep.
It's off the mark, 2-0. Righty to the plate.
And I love Darius Rucker country stuff.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
You weren't a Hootie and the Blowfish fan?
This one high in the air to left center. Mateo sizes this one up. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2.
That's still my favorite line from Jerry Maguire. Are you Hootie?
Zone, and it's 1-0. The Orioles Orioles up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Chop to the left side. On O'Hearn. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now back.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
I'm probably one person because I'm bringing up baseball.
Towards first.
I think Kyle Tucker's a better overall hitter than Jordan. Jordan's got him on power, but if you ask me if I needed a base hit or a double, I want Kyle Tucker up, not Jordan.
He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, driving into it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the
I don't know, Correa, and correct me if I'm wrong, I know I jokingly give your Twins crap all the time, but since he came to Minnesota, he seemed like, is he doesn't get the attention because he's in Minnesota and not Houston, or has his play dropped off?
Runner at second, 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield.
Okay. So it's not just simply a market thing where he's not.
With a chance to even this ball game up.
Okay.
2 outs. That catches the outside corner. 0-2.
Because I used to hear about Correa all the time, but it's like now.
That one missed. Tucker over at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
I didn't say it was.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
I think I've gotten your opinion on this before, Amish, but I'm curious. And if I have, I apologize. I don't remember. Darius Rucker was quoted one time saying that he feels like his first country song he ever recorded was Let Her Cry. I listen to, I don't.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitters.
I can see where he's coming from, but that's not.
That front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
That one way outside, and now 3-1. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Michael Perez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. And takes low for ball.
Speaking of covers, and you two can help me with this because I saw the interview with the original artist, but I don't remember who originally did the song "Hurt."
And down on strikes.
Okay, that's how I thought it was 9 Inch Nails. I love the interview he gave when he said the second he heard Johnny Cash do 9 Inch Nails, he didn't consider, Johnny Cash do "Hurt." He didn't consider "Hurt" his song anymore. That he said that's how good that cover was. And for all I don't care if you don't like country, you need to listen to that song.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Got it. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th being a punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
You got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Duvall up to bat next. Lays off.
How? Okay. You understand copyright more than, and I don't normally sing on streams. But how can I can understand copyright if you're playing somebody's music, but if you are personally singing,
and the righty deals. Gets a piece there.
I guess. But I mean, again, I could see if you were singing an entire song, but like, and I know Frog was joking. Well, that's what some of these people that do the song review channels said. As long as you like stop it every minute and talk for a few seconds, you're fine.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Oh, I've seen enough of that. I thought about, because I thought about starting a second channel and doing that kind of stuff.
And that's the inning.
I was actually gonna.
Welcome back.
I have.
Arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches.
Who knows? You might become the next big thing on YouTube if you do that.
Right where it is.
Mateo in the box again. Takes a strike.
There it was. Oh,
You might become the Casey Kasem of YouTube.
Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Who was the original voice of Shaggy? That is correct, right? He was the original voice of Shaggy. Wasn't he the original voice of Shaggy and Scooby-Doo?
Swing and a miss and a change up in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
The left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Popped up. Bregman settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick pulls it down, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man.
Eat, sleep, breathe.
And a pitch. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. That misses. And the count is
He didn't care. He was rocking out with Rhea Ripley. He didn't. I don't care. My mic's not working.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I had no idea who those artists were that did America the Beautiful on night 2.
Just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in.
You know what's really weird? I was thinking about this. Everybody's talking about, is Stephanie coming back? She would technically need to get rehired because the family doesn't own, like, she would have to get hired.
Those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Because the family doesn't own the company anymore. Not that I don't think.
Altuve in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a pop-up. Holiday under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full.
Somebody, I saw somebody, they're like, I love Stephanie's new theme music. It's the same theme music she's used for the last 20 years.
And a swing and a miss there.
That's what I said. Like, it was Queendom where the king bowed down. I was like, what the hell's new?
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, but it's just like, I saw somebody say, I love Stephanie's new theme. It's like,
You don't even have to get a hit at that point.
that's not new.
Just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Did you see my tweet correcting Corey Graves on something he said?
One down, base is empty.
So he made a comment that this was Paul Ellering's first WrestleMania.
I think he's trying to speed him
No,
up.
Paul Ellering was with the Road Warriors at WrestleMania 8.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself.
They weren't part of a match. It was just an interview. But as a matter of fact, WrestleMania 8 was Paul Ellering's original WWE debut.
Miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So you are incorrect, sir.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
I was actually told not to send that tweet, but I did anyway.
Abreu. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here. So
Yep, that's me.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
It's like the bottom of an...
Coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Yeah. Well, I got you and Amish to learn from.
Game, bottom 9.
1 ball.
And the
1
pitch is
strike.
outside, ball 1. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
1 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. Chopped in the ground. On to O'Hearn.
Well, let me talk to you.
To start the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3.
We're 45 minutes away from Raw.
Ground there, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Just a clutch at bat right there.
I'm in the bottom of the 9th.
When this team really needed it. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Squeezes it.
I got one more out to get.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Yordan Alvarez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Now, Boo, this is a real tough place
The Wells
for
Fargo.
visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here.
Same place Stan and Deliver was. SmackDown was.
This team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And your final score here today, 2-1.
I know, you said this to me at least 10 times.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
They were just in PA. They're not going to...
Our final line score this afternoon.
I
First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits. No
that I
errors.
could see.
7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,100.
Could you imagine just putting it right smack dab in the middle of the infield around, and people sitting all around the track? I'm surprised they've never... Watch. Demons in your dream. I'm now 4 games over 500, which means I'll go on a 4-game losing streak and get back down to 500. Alright, well, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. See you all next time. Let's go O's.